Okay, so people always wonder about different tags that are on their S Series Valiant. So basically I'm just going to start. This one here is a paint code. This one here is an identification number that will tell you what plant the car was made in, what model it's meant to be. And this one here is called your Harden and Johnson tag. Now this is generally only New South Wales and possibly ACT from the information that I have, but other states would have their own different tags. Harden and Johnson was an importer and a distributor, or a distributor and seller of the cars back in the 60s. But look, starting off, your paint code, which a lot of people sometimes confuse as a body number. Paint code normally sits up here, like that, and it'll always say BERG-AL, and then it'll have a 4-digit number after it. Now, the BERG, and here's where I'm probably going to get into a lot of trouble. I think from memory it means Berger, and maybe AL is acrylic lacquer. Somebody will probably correct me, and that's okay, I'll do another video. On this car, 7140, and that's the number you're after, that means leaf green. So this car was originally leaf green. That's what I'm going to paint it. I think 7142 might be Alpine White. I've actually got a list of all or most of the paint codes on our car club website, or I can try and get them up later. But yeah, basically that's your paint code, and this number here will tell you what colour your car's meant to be. This one here, this identification tag, this is actually one that you will find on the left side door pillar. I can't remember which way the damn thing's meant to go, but anyway, hang on. Okay, it'll generally be there on the door pillar of your R&S Val. Now, I've also got a breakdown of what these numbers mean, but basically, if I can remember off the top of my head for this tag, 1, what the hell did 1 mean? I think 1 meant Valiant. The second one meant a V100. The numbers after that, the third one, a 1 means it was built in 1961, or a 2, if you've got an S series, would obviously mean that tag's for a car from 1962. This figure here that looks like an 8 that's got half its head squashed, that actually means that this car was built in the Wyoming plant in America, but I think there's about 10, might be 10 different plants that they made them in. You'll probably have a different number. Then you've got this 6-digit number here, and this is the vehicle build number. Now the funny thing with old Chryslers and that, these numbers started from 100,001. So the first car would have been 100001. So this is the 9,625th car to roll off the line. Now we come to this little bugger, the Harden and Johnson tag. As I said, generally only New South Wales and ACT. The Harden and Johnson tag, okay, is generally found up on the back corner there behind the bonnet hinge. So it's normally in there like that, okay? Now, this is a lot trickier, because Harden and Johnston, there is stuff all information about them. But what I gather from this tag is the V stood for Valiant, the 2 meant that it was a manual, and 155, it doesn't correspond to the number on the car. My car's 101. This was Harden and Johnston's own identification tag for when the cars came into the country, for them to resell and distribute. So this would be, would have been their vehicle 155th maybe, R series or whatever that's come through. But it doesn't correspond to the actual body number of the car, but generally it's pretty close. And here's the other thing though, the H, God only knows. Heaps of people say it stands for a heater, which I know it doesn't. There's a lot of R series going around that have got a H on them, and no heater, no radio, no nothing. That, still trying to find out. Some people think it means like the higher class car. I don't know. all I can tell you is that going by these vehicle tags, all our cars were V100s, which the V200 had a higher trim level. Maybe these H's mean that it had some sort of higher trim level, but God only knows. I haven't been able to figure it out yet. And I'm still trying to find out people that do know. But look, just very basically, these are your 3 tags, removable tags that you'll find. And look, some of the stuff I've said, I may have to fix it up and change it when I find out more facts. But basically, that's it. This is your paint code. We know what the colours are by the number. This is your identification plate that Chrysler cars had. And again, we've got all number breakdowns for these as well. This Hardin and Johnston tag, God only knows. And one more thing, that H actually can be found on the stamped body number of some people's cars. I did this with this is my VIN body number here on the front radiator panel. I've seen some cars that have got H stamped right next to it. But I can tell you, we're still yet to find what the heck that H actually means. Okay, that's all.